So kita mula?
Yes.
All right. So good afternoon, everyone. Today, me and my group will be presenting about port security and safety management. And our team is mostly focusing on our awareness of stowaways and smuggling in a port area. So we'll move on to the introduction. So, mostly in shipping, transportation, anything that revolves around transporting something to one area to another area, it usually involves in some sort of crime. And today we'll be focusing on stowaways. So, what are stowaways? Stowaways are people who get onto transportation vehicles like ships, trains, that sort of thing, illegally in order to get to area A to area B for numerous reasons. Some go there for some try to exit a certain country, like refugees. Some others are just doing it for criminals activity, like smuggling drugs and stuff like that. Well, so that sort of things. Stowaways happens to be like one of the biggest problems in shipping nowadays, because it costs a lot for the ship owners, and especially for ship owners who found the stowaways in the ship or in port area, because if you find stowaways, you have to take care of them. So depending on a person, it can go up to $100,000. So that's why stowaways are very costly to the shipping industry, especially. While smuggling, on the other hand, is considered a criminal activity, and usually smuggling involves around smuggling contraband items like drugs, cigarettes, and sometimes smuggling human trafficking of all sorts. Malaysia is known for being the hotspot for human trafficking as of late. There have been numerous cases in Malaysia in the last 10 years involving human trafficking. So this is why we have to ensure we develop proper security and safety plans in order to keep our port area safe. So we'll be moving on to the next topic. So thank you.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to continue our presentation with the purpose of this assignment. So first thing first, the purpose is to make port authorities realize the impact of stowaway and smuggling towards port reputation. Because once the smuggling and stowaway is affecting the port reputation, obviously the investor also quite hesitation to invest their money for the port development and so on. So it is quite important for port authorities to keep up with the legal requirement in order to overcome any stowaway and smuggling around their port area. And the second purpose is to spread an importance why ship crew and then the port crew must listen to the responsible officer that in charge on that time, because it is important to them to listen every instruction and guidelines from the responsible officer to make sure they can work in a safe condition or in a safe surrounding. And then the third one is to show the citizens in our country what is the impact of stowaway and smuggling to their safety, economic and social, as mentioned as mentioned by Ravin just now, the criminal might be come into our country through these activities and bring also their old lifestyle in their origin country. So it is quite dangerous for our citizens to face this kind of problem. Last but not least is to show not only the bad impact, but also the consequence and the impact once the smuggling and stowaway activities is fully preventing. So what is the effect? Obviously, the citizen might be safe in terms of their safety, and then there's no health issue maybe that came over from the stowaway and smuggling. And then last but not least, obviously they can run their daily life in a very harmony and safe without any threat from these activities. That's all for the purpose of this assignment.
Okay, so for the target community, there are three target community that we highlight, which is port authorities, cruise ship or employees, and citizen. So the port authorities, the target of this assignment is to enhance the security level, facilities of security, and provide training to the crew in port area to avoid incident of stowaways and smuggling, and to enhance the safety in hotspot area by guiding from regulation and port convention. And it is to maintain a positive image of the port and country to gain trust from the others company. So for the target to the cruise ship or employees is to give the employees to be more alert and carefully look out the area of the port or ship that have the highest chance for the stowaway and smuggling happen. So this report is to report any suspicious action occur in port to the in sorry. So the target of this assignment to cruise ship is to report any suspicious action occur in port to the port authorities and the master of the ship, and follow the guidance of the appropriate port and law enforcement authorities. For the citizen, so that citizen knows the dangers and possibility hazard of safety and health toward outlaws, and to give knowledge about the penalties and fine that could befall from stowaways and smuggling.
For outcome in this assignment is incident of smuggling and stowaways on board must be prevented. Therefore, it is important to provide information in security and safety aspects. Importance through organizations implement training in community awareness that involving maritime workers for raising awareness on trade smuggling and stowaways. For example, provide education, prevention, and protection measures, also adverse impact on the victim.
For this poster is about awareness, towage, and smuggling. I use an ocean for the background because relate with maritime industry, and for the picture, relate to stowage and smuggling. For the purpose, there are 4 points, which are max, port authorized realize the impact of towage and smuggling toward port's reputation and to spread of importance of guidelines and instruction from responsible officer to all port and ship crews. After that, to show citizens of the impact from stowaways and smuggling to their safety, economic and social, and show the consequence if the stowaways and smuggling is preventing successful. Next, there are 3 target communities. First is port authorized for the explanation is for the improved security in hotspot areas in accordance with port rules and convention. Second is cruise ship and employers. For the explanation is report suspension occurring the port to the appropriate port authorized and the master of other ships. Third is citizen. This is for knowledge about the penalties and fine that could be fall from stowage and smuggling. Thanks.
Okay, so that's all from us to present about awareness smuggling and stowaways, which is very important in port areas, and it is very important to give awareness to citizens and people who want to be working in the port area or maritime industry. That's all from us.